everyone, I'm Angela from Internet Plans, and today I'm doing my bullet journal setup for September 2020. So I've been doing like alternate months nowadays. That's because it usually takes me 2 months just to like come up with a theme and finish coming up with all the drawings and everything, and I am really slow with this kind of things, so it doesn't mean that I don't plan during the months in between, but I don't make like lots of illustrations for them, and it just takes a lot of pressure off me. But for this month, September, the theme is based on a book that I saw in the library. It's really pretty. It's a baking recipe book, and unlike other baking books, this is just really cute. If you look at the picture on the screen, I just like how everything in the recipe just looks really cute, and that's just really what I like a lot. So I decided to do a bakery theme. Not like the drawings I do are in this style, but it just makes me happy to look at all the illustrations in that book and all the products that they come up with, and it just makes me happier to draw this kind of thing. So as you can see, my September cover page would be a bakery. There's actually a more full picture of the bakery, but I decided to crop it into a circle size so that it looks a little bit more like a cover picture. I do have the line art and maybe some colors done, but I decided to do the black and white and maybe some rough sketches style instead of the full line art, so that it looks like I drew on the paper instead. So yeah, then in my monthly overview, I'm doing a really rough squares for each day. It's just a standard month, like the squares. Yeah, that's it. I did 6x6 for each square, and seriously, this book is ending, and the middle part is just a really difficult thing to draw. As in, look at how I drew the middle. It's a little bit choppy, but okay. Yeah, so I'm just slowly drawing the squares, and then I'll be putting down another sticker. And this drawing is a little bit more complicated to draw, just because instead of just drawing one illustrations, I kind of had to draw multiple ones just so I can draw each element in each layer, in each tier, and it's a little bit difficult to figure out what I wanted to do. I actually wanted to do some cupcakes and maybe some macarons, but it's kind of difficult to draw them just black and white and be able to tell, just because my rough sketch is usually not as sophisticated or easily recognized as like my line art or those that already has colors. So yeah, I can put some time lapses on my channel if you guys like, so comment below if you want, but if not, I'm just gonna leave it here. So yeah, the picture I used for this page is the 3-tier tea cakes. What is this thing called? Yeah, it's like, you know, when you have tea and then you have lots of little mini petite pastries and stuff, that you have this really pretty 3-tiered plates and dishes to put them on. And I ate tea in some restaurants before, and it's just so cute. Everything is small, it's mini sized, and I loved it, so I had to add that in. So as you can see, my style is entirely different from the previous months, and I think this whole year has been a thing about trying to find out what kind of style suits me. And I've taken lots of courses this year about drawing, about sketching, about perspective, and in the future, hopefully I can draw the whole inside of a bakery, but I think that's a little bit too high a bar to set. So right now I'm focusing on characters. So if you look at that girl at the bottom, That's like my 5th character that I've drawn, and hopefully it looks good. I mean, it looks a lot better than what I did last year or like years ago, and I think I'm pretty satisfied with it, with her holding the little teacup. The reference the reference image that I used was a little bit different. The hair wasn't all on one side. She's not wearing a sweater, she's actually wearing a sleeveless tank, and I'm pretty sure her eyes were open, but I decided to like change those things a bit, and I think I'm really satisfied with how she came out. I think she's quite pretty, but I'm not sure how you guys think. And seriously, mouths and noses or faces has been the pain of my ass. Seriously, I can't draw faces very well, and I mean closed eyes are pretty easy. You just kind of draw a stroke and some eyelashes and they're done. And if I draw like eyes that are open, I'm gonna have a lot of trouble with it. But when I'm drawing like noses and mouths, it's just not happening easily. So like this nose, I spent like 2 weeks on it, and then the mouth, oh my god, it never looked right. So I think I spent like even more time on that. This girl has made me spend almost 5 weeks on her, and well, I think the end product is not bad, but a lot of practice is needed. Yeah, so anyway, this month I'll be doing a bit of weight watching, and I think I'll be doing a bit of sleep and hydration, drawing, reading, tracking, but that's it. So I probably only have like 2-3 pages for this Bujo setup, and seriously, I don't think I need more than that. And the previous months I've been using so many different pages, and it takes a toll on me to keep track of them and fill them in. So I don't think I need a mood tracker anymore. I feel like tracking my mood is not something that I have time for. And if I'm not happy, seriously, I think I would just vent it on people around me, and maybe, my pillows and my bed. And I don't think I like putting it down on paper, and it just makes me feel not as great. So I decided to take out mood trackers from my monthly setups, and yeah, I also think that maybe I should do a playlist page, but frankly my playlist hasn't changed for 3-4 months, and well, I listen to the same songs all the time, and I don't know how people figure out that playlist. Like, do you browse through and see which one would fit your mood, or is it a to be listened songs, or is it just a list of songs that you feel like you might listen in a month? How do you do this? Because I don't understand the playlist page. I have no use for it, and I just see so many people doing it, and I just don't understand it. Well, maybe it's just me. And I might do a reading page, but the thing is, my to be read is a long list, and it's not gonna fit into a bullet journal, and frankly I don't want to see it in a list. I don't think I want to see like 200 titles on one page, and it doesn't motivate me to read at all. I think I'm just gonna leave it, and when I finish them, then I finish them, but I don't think it's ever gonna happen, so that's okay. I'm just gonna leave the reading page out. So I think what I usually would need would be the habit trackers, maybe my weight watching and a weight tracker, or a bit of drawing tracking which I would do on my drawing journal or my sketching book, so that's a moot point. It won't be in this journal in any case. So yeah, I don't think I will need that many pages for my setups. Maybe a notes page or a master to-do list, just because I sometimes have things that I need to do but there isn't a due date, or it's not something that I have to do on a particular day, or the due date could be not in that month. I might need to put it in a to-do list that I can, move on the next few months. I feel like in my 2021 journal, I might need to do a monthly to-do list that I can put for my year setup, for the 2021 setup, instead of a monthly setup, just so I can put those things, those items in a huge to-do list that I can refer to every day. So yeah, that's it. This is my journal setup. I hope you guys like it, and I know I'm talking lots of rubbish, but I think I don't have a lot of things to talk about how I set up my bullet journal. It's kind of standard: drawing, doing stickers, and just printing them out and cutting them. It's all pretty standard. So I think I'm just gonna be talking about my inspiration and how I come to deciding the theme that I think would be more interesting to you than just telling you what I'm doing on the page. I'm pretty sure you guys can tell. So yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. I loved making it, and hopefully I am able to create a theme for October and I don't have to do alternate months anymore. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!